live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. Just about set to go now. Clayton Kershaw getting the start. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Now, Garrett Mitchell. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And we're underway. And the 0-1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Ranging back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Let's take a look at our lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Bobby Witt Jr.
And Boog, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
Ezekiel Duran in the box now. No balls and a strike. And now the count is even. 1 out, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Throw to first in time.
Batting third, the shortstop, Bobby Witt.
2 down, base is empty. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Witt with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Kicks and fires. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Snap throw to first. Witt back in on a dive. Stays alive. That one misses. And that's ball 2. Kershaw deals. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Reaching for it and brings it in. And the Orioles leave 1. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher Grant Holmes. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Jose Altuve leading things off and takes a strike. Altuve in his 14th season, more than 2,000 hits in his career, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just misses with that one. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. One away. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. At the very bottom, hitting ninth, Xander Bogaerts.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Blake Perkins batting with one down, takes a strike. Next one misses, and that's ball one. There's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Freddie Freeman in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Witt makes the grab, and that's the inning. Yanks held in check. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Here is Goldschmidt. No score. Kershaw back to work. Delivers. There's the strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Kershaw fires. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Yoan Moncada, the next to hit for the Orioles. A switch hitter batting right. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. And that is out of play. Next offering upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Off the plate inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Second inning here, no score. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Abraham Toro, the next to hit for the Orioles. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Moncada runs the other way, and that's a base hit. Oh, he botches it. 1 runs in, around third. The run scores all the way from first, and they take a 2-run lead.
The right fielder, Alex.
Very costly error in the outfield on that one. 2 runs come across, so that's just a tough one to swallow. You know, some errors you can get bailed out by your pitcher if he's able to work around it, but not here. The damage is already done.
And now the right fielder, Alex Call.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
1-0.
And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
That one's in there. That's strike 2. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Toro at second with nobody out. Inside. And the count is even, 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
That was a pretty fun at-bat right there, but you kind of hate to see a long battle like that end on a questionable call. I think he was right in letting it go. Frustrating result after he fought so hard at the plate.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And ball one. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Yeah, that's fouled off.
That's in. Ball two.
Next offering is in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting,
Garrett Mitchell digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
The 0-1. Popped up. Machado settles under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 2 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Max Muncy. Holmes back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2 the count.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
JD Martinez stands in.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Batting over.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's gone. He'll circle the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's in there. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Up the middle. That takes care of Grandal.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. This to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Manny.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now Machado up here. Good power. Not great in the OB. Runner on the move. Fouled off down the right side. Castellanos stands at first with one out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking
Batting
balls
nine,
to get ahead
the
0-2.
shortstop,
Then put
Xander.
the hard stuff by him for strike
Bogart.
3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. Check swing, called strike. Bogaerts with a homer in his last game. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Line drive. Gets down, base hit. And now first and second with two outs.
Good two-strike hitting right there,
Now
Boone. A
batting,
bit of a
the
lost
second
start for
baseman,
some, so that was
Jose.
nicely done to beat the odds.
Altuve.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Way back there. And he makes the play on the warning track. And that ends the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Last
Leading
series,
off
the
for the
pitching
Orioles,
was
the second
not
baseman,
good as we take a
Ezekiel
check of the numbers.
Duran.
I'm kicking verses, national anthem, whole world diverses, impeccable, believable, kids incredible, down with the whole squad, so incredible, whole crowd get loud, on my side, everybody in the place, y'all get by, hey, 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 hey.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Outside with a breaking ball. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. Now 2-1.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Fastball in for a strike. 3-2 down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Perkins moving under it, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Ball 1, no strikes. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Off the mark there, and the count now even up.
Strike.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. A double and a run scored his first time up. That's in there. 0-1. Fought off foul. Breaking ball inside, and the count is 1-2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots, or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Here is Moncada. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The 0-2.
1 ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder, Blake Perkins.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that drops in for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to Goldie.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. That one at 95 missed up top. Ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Late swing, foul to the left. And it goes just foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a
Now
little while.
batting,
You want to be ready to hit the
Matt
fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees 2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Toro.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Call.
Now here is Alex Call. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Call in his 3rd season, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they get it out of the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 outs, base is empty. And into the box for Baltimore, Jonah Heim. And a strike on the outside edge. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
So the lineup flips over. Garrett Mitchell, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 left for the Orioles, but they're up 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Call. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher Yasmani.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Witt over to first. That takes care of Grandal.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
And now, Nick Castellanos reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in. New inning getting started. Leading off, Ezekiel Duran.
Justin Verlander.
Foul ball there. Verlander, a former MVP. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That one hit to right. Castellanos moves on it. He's got it, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Martinez makes the grab. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Jarren Duran, the next to hit for the Orioles.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Action in the pen down there. Yu Darvish getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Alexander also throwing. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And another ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive, base hit.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. On the ground to third, boots it, still able to fire over, and that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Holmes back to work. Fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And Manny gets a piece. Foul ball, still 0-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And here comes Sander Bogaerts. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in there. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one the other way. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
So the batting order turns over. Jose Altuve stepping in now for the Yankees. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. The Orioles up by a run, last half of inning number 5. Fastball for a strike at 95. That clips the zone, and the count 1-2.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And now 2-2.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, and it's still a 3-2 ball game.
Down the young and what I owed him, trying to fit into an aura that I'm molded.
Back at Yankee Stadium, top of the 6th inning. Here is Yoan Moncada. The pitch. Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Justin Slayton getting loose out there. A dive, he's got it, over to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Up next for the Orioles.
Man, that was a great effort to lunge and pick that one at first. The throw was way short, but he almost bailed him out. Just couldn't get it to stick in the mitt.
And next for the Orioles, Abraham Toro. There's a strike.
0-1.
And that's outside. Now 1-2. Lace down the line, and now maybe extra bases. And he's got a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Alex Call. Golden opportunity right here. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. And now it's even up.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Well, Billy, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Now the Orioles catcher, Jonah Heim, 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Moncada at third. Toro over at second with 1 down. And a foul ball. Going to count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And that's in the dirt. Next pitch is outside. And foul ball. Three and 2 now. In the air, center field. Perkins under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Garrett Mitchell. 0 for 3 in this one. That one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That misses. Now 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Chases that one out of the zone. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 4 and the Yankees 2. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Blake Perkins. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Hunter Gaddis is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Castro warming up as well.
0-2.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes with 2 strikes, you think he's either going to double up or try to blow a fastball by you with the next pitch. And right there, he snapped off another curve. It was the same result as the pitch before.
Here is Freddie Freeman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one moves his feet. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Here comes Max Muncy. That one outside. 1-0.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. And that one hammered. Duran going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now pitching.
Justin Slate taking over on the mound.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
So digging in, Ezekiel Duran. He's already homered here in this one.
Ezekiel Duran.
Fouled off. He was late. Swings through that one for strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Up the middle. Altuve fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him. But good job to make sure he got a good handle on it, and he got off a good, strong throw to still get the out.
Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit for the Orioles. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. And that's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count. Get the guy in the box on his heels. And then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Duran stands in now and watches strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldie steps into the box. Now move to first. Duran dives back in safely. That one's in there, 0-1. Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Just misses. And it's 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Orioles 4 and the Yankees 2.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hunter Gaddis.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Just missed. Gaddis measures 6 feet 6 inches, 260 pounds, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2019. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And that one missing low. The Yankees looking to rally. Tying run at the plate. And it's 1-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Falling behind 2-1. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. That one off the mark, 3-1. Nick Castellanos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. He is singled and he is flied to left.
Don't be surprised, the ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Runner on at third, one gone. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things.
Third baseman.
And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. Very high with that one. And it's 1-0. Two outs with a runner at third. And a swing and a miss there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is down low, and it's 2-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One left for the Yankees. They trail it here 4-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Scott
52.
Alexander.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now Yohan Moncada, 1 for 3.
Number 6.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Just missed. Ground ball right side. Whips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The batter, the designated hitter, Abraham Toro.
And next is the designated hitter, Abraham Toro. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Aroldis Chapman up and loosening in the pen. Moretta, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Inside, almost got him. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. And now it's filled up. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, There's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Two down, base is empty. Alex Call, the next to hit for the Orioles. Right through there for a strike. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And now it's going to be Jonah Heim. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now two on with two outs.
The center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Two on, two outs. Now 1-1. And a foul ball. Call over at second. Heim at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the Yankees 2.
Now pitching for the
Back
Orioles.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Miguel Castro.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Leading off
Here's
for the
Bogarts
Yankees,
now.
the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Backed off the plate that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
One and 2 now. That's inside. And that's down and away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Down and away for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering misses down and away. The Yankees down by a pair here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Tap foul at the plate. That misses the zone. Full count now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it across to first, and that quickly 2 away.
So we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Blake Perkins. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to Goldie, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Through 8 full, it's the Orioles 4 and the Yankees 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dauri Moreta.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ezekiel Duran. He's already homered in this game. First offering, and it just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The batter, number 7,
Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit for the Orioles. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
One down, base is empty. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one's gone. He'll touch them all. His 7th home run of the season. And they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
In the air, left field, down the line. Martinez makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, Paul.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here comes Yohan Moncada. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count. One and one.
In the dirt, but kept close. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Orioles add 1 on the solo homer. It's now 5-2. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, last chance for the home team. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Number 56, Ryan.
This is inside, ball 1. Helsley, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. And Freddie goes deep. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Now one
2
missed.
balls, 2 strikes.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the
Now
pitcher,
batting,
hard
the
down the
left
break
fielder,
at the very
JD.
end and just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Martinez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. He is an absolute flamethrower, of course, and you don't have to watch very long, and the radar gun is lighting right up.
Well, you can see all the fans looking at the scoreboard after each pitch. I don't think you see it at the plate. You hear it go by.
Chris, it seems like more and more pitchers are training to up that velocity.
Yeah, and they're understanding efficiency as well, from mechanics, from biomechanics. These pitchers are paying attention. They're trying to get better, and they're trying to get an edge.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Going, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of...
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yasmani Grandal. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Location as well with the velocity. So many of these hard throwers are working up in the zone, at least in part to combat the launch angle swing, right?
Yeah, and if you're effective with that pitch where you can throw it at the top of the zone as a strike that can be called, now you can start to elevate and try to get that swing and miss with 2 strikes. Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Just missed.
Almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Nick Castellanos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out there to center. That one gets down for a hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Making a move at first. Entering as the pinch runner, Brandon Martirano.
He's running at first for the game.
1 down. Nick Castellanos stepping in now for the Yankees.
Martirano.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
His club is very happy he's at the plate in this moment. He loves hitting in these high leverage situations, and he seems to deliver the goods more often than not. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Step off throw to first. And he's back in there.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
1 at second. Out. And that's a double play to end it.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played.